ceasefire. Mr. Putin, will you commit to not killing any more civilians? Mr. President.
Did Vladimir Putin send one of his body doubles to his meeting with Donald Trump in Alaska? Or is there some other explanation to why people feel that this Vladimir Putin is fake? Yes, this is the hottest conspiracy theory right now. It's not a new one. It's been around for a while that Putin employs, or I don't know if they get paid, but that he has at least one, could possibly be three, some say half a dozen body doubles that are sent to dangerous places that he wouldn't go to, or to hide that he's sick, or dead. Analysts I follow and respect a lot, like Jake Bro, has been very short.
And I don't know who this guy is, but he's not the real Putin.
What I'm interested in is what triggered this. Well, people have been saying that he was smiling too much.
And this guy genuinely seemed excited to meet Trump.
Making silly faces when dodging interview questions by American reporters.
Vladimir Putin, who usually expresses little emotion through his facial expressions, makes weird looks.
Or the fact that he was speaking English. Like, when have you ever seen Putin speak English?
Next time in Moscow.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
But I'm not so sure. And at the end of this video, I'm actually gonna watch the video from this press conference to see, will the uncanny valley get to me too? Or will I recognize the same old Putin I've seen a lot through my years? But first I want to take a closer look. Believers in the body double theory point to his earlobes looking different in different photos. That his chin seems to be more receding in some photos and videos. That he varies in height. Sometimes he looks more puffy. Some Japanese scientists actually ran voice and face recognition software on videos of Putin and claimed that there should be at least two other Putins. I mean, it's not very far-fetched that he would have a body double. The most murderable person on the planet right now, a wanted war criminal in 125 different countries, and he's famously cautious. Even after COVID, he keeps these cartoonishly long tables that he gets people to sit at the other end of. He has food tasters, apparently has assistants gathering his poop after state visits, so foreign powers wouldn't get info on his health status.
Putin's poo briefcase. It is real.
But here's my take. We're used to seeing Putin in Russian state propaganda. We usually see a very edited, curated, staged version of him. Of course, he's gonna look different when he's out of his own environment that he completely controls, where he destroys his own ministers who dare to oppose him.
Говорите прямо. Я поддержу предложение о признании. Поддержу или поддерживаю? Говорите прямо, Сергей. Поддерживаю предложение. Так и скажите, да или нет.
Here he is actually on foreign territory, although I think probably feels protected by his friend. Saw him smiling, making funny faces. Couldn't that just be him being very uncomfortable? Being asked critical questions by reporters? That's something he hasn't had to endure in many years. And I must say, I've seen other clips of him making funny faces in interviews. When talking to female reporters, for example.
Did an American TV reporter use her attractive looks to throw Russian leader Vladimir Putin off his game?
And he has spoken English before, like in a video when he asked for the World Expo to be held in Russia.
But in all this time, Russia has not hosted the World Expo. Not once.
But then it became viral news, and people reacted to how nice and gentle he sounds when he speaks English.
I was stunned by this Putin. He seems so soft and tame.
So maybe then he decided, okay, I'm not doing that again. What we are used to seeing is an image that he wants projected. And I'm not talking about shirtless horseback images.
Topless on a horse.
The image he usually wants to project of himself is someone who is stoic, aloof, emotionless almost, because that's his ideal of what a leader and a real man is supposed to be like.
Tell me, what happened with the submarine?
Она утонула.
He always appears very distant. He's never wrong. He never doubts his own opinions. He is the patriarch, the father you're supposed to fear, who never smiles at you, because that would be recognizing that you and him are on the same level. And if he's an equal, if he's a human being, then he could be replaced. Well, having body doubles doesn't mean you could be replaced. He never shows any affection publicly. In fact, you never get to see his longtime girlfriend, a former ballerina, that he's supposed to have a couple of sons with, because that would make him look soft. Or he's just afraid that everyone around him would get killed. Can't he just get body doubles for the whole family? And I think my analysis is that it might be that we have bought into this mythical Putin that not even the real Putin himself believes in. But I mean, he is, you could say, a superstar and a sex symbol, not only to the global far right.
Oh man, there he is. Look at that. Yeah. Big Vladdy.
He's been around, he's been a president of Russia since the year 2000. Elvis impersonators probably looked more like Elvis than Fat Elvis himself did in his later years. Of course, he must become a Fat Elvis version of himself sometime. And talking about his face looking different.
The person who landed in Alaska had fuller cheekbones.
Well, it is different. Although it's not official, of course, what kind of surgeries he's had. He has had work done. Possibly Botox, fillers, and eye lifts. If you look at old photos of him, he actually looked much more intimidating when he had these kind of hollow cheeks and hollow eyes. I think the new Putin looks more like an anime version of Putin almost, with his smiling cat eyes and full cheeks. But if he has had surgery, his body doubles probably also have. We're either suckers for a body double or for Russian state propaganda. But which is it? Okay, enough talking. Now I need to actually watch the press conference.
Good afternoon, dear neighbor. Very good to see you. In good health and to see you alive. I think that is very neighborly.
No, it looks like Putin, I think. I was actually expecting some kind of feeling of uncanny valley, but this looks like the guy I've been seeing. It's a conspiracy theory. Until next time, be yourself. You're one of a kind. I think.